My name is Frank Stitt. I own the Heavenly Center in California, Studio City. So in 2008, and even earlier, I was started about probably early 2000, 2001 or so. I started doing a lot of real estate investments in South Florida. So I had a couple of real estate facilities that I owned and that were being rented to other people that own treatment centers or as halfway houses. So I got to understand the business through them. I wasn't really doing anything else but real estate at that time. So I was able to spend some time when I'd go there to pick up my rent and stuff and socialize with them and speak to them and try to get an understanding. So I got an understanding of business from like 4 different owners. So in the back of my head was always that thought process that, maybe one day I'll open up a house just to give back because real estate's been good to me. And then I had a tenant that unfortunately was having some issues and stuff, so I ended up taking that property over. This was right at the real estate crash, so there really wasn't too much I could do with the property because I was upside down if I were to sell it. So I decided, you know what, let me give this an opportunity. At first was more of a goal of me trying to build it up and then, either sell it or have, other people run it. It wasn't something I was looking to make my life career in, but it was something that was needed for that property at that time. So I started backwards in the business. I started first as sober living, and then I created a passion for it. At first it was really hard for us to fill our beds there, so that created a passion and a challenge for me to make it grow. And then once I got to learn and understand the industry, that created even more passion for me to be different than what I felt was out there and to be something bigger and better than what I had seen because I felt like a lot of the centers were stuck in their old mentality, and I felt like that worked for an older population, but unfortunately the population was getting younger and younger, and I felt that they weren't providing the needs of the younger population. So I wear a couple of different hats, technically. So I am the CEO of all my companies, but I have flagships, if we would call them. So I have a treatment center, Royal, which I just recently finished selling. And that's in 100% abstinent base. That's where I started. Royal was the company that I started first back in 2009. And then I have the Heavenly Center, which we opened up about 2 years ago. And then last year, I opened up another center in Florida with a different name called The Best Detox. And then last year, the end of last year, I partnered up with a friend of mine and I got involved with a center that he has, and now we just changed the name to The Best Treatment Center. So in all of those, I'm the CEO. I try to oversee and make sure that everything's running properly and assist in any which way that I feel I can help best with. We're not going to put you on cannabis, but yeah, we're not going to discriminate. If you're already on cannabis and you feel that that's not your drug, and we believe that that's not a hindrance to you, but because you're in a state that is legal here in California, but you have a problem with the other drugs, then yeah, we will allow you to come in and allow you to, not on our premise, but wherever you live, allow you to continue with your cannabis.